There's something going on beneath the water. People getting hot and making sons and daughters. It's just you and me, and LUV, and the TUB.
Hello there, Sir from 17 once again, introducing you to my third and final match in my first session of Gears of War 3 multiplayer. And this is Hotel, and this is another King of the Hill. I rush straight for the digger, as I would normally, and I'm going to cause as much chaos with it as I physically can. And if anybody remembers the first game, this map is pretty much a spiritual recreation of Mansion. The only difference is there is not a second tier where the sniper rifle is, and it's more angular around the courtyard area. And the boom shot doesn't seem to spawn all that often, which kind of sucks, but don't even ask me how that digger just missed then. There was 3 of them queuing up and it got nothing. The digger really fails me in this multiplayer. I'm going to have to try and figure out the better way to use it. And I do just fire them blindly and hope for the best because it's a suppressive weapon for me, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But straight into the hill, push them out, keep the spawn, shotgun on, spray people left, right and centre, and you know, just it's all about keeping the position and just knowing where they're going to come from, because this map spawns. Oh, that was bad by me. That's real bad by me. That's a good example of the sawn-off failing, because a lot of people think it's overpowered, but just look at that. Completely failed me. So this is one spawn point. The opposite side of the map is the exact same. What you've got to bear in mind is, oh my goodness, that is exploiting the camera to your advantage. That is what you should be doing as well. Well played by that guy. Completely boned me. But you spawn on either side, and the spawns flip real quick on this game. So if they're not coming from one side and it goes quiet for a little bit, probably means they're coming from the other side. So you need to be completely vigilant and just try and stay as safe as you can and do what you can. And oh, 3 in a row. This is not a good start. Goodness me, I just got owned by that one. And that goes to show the power of the Gnasher. The Gnasher is just as good as the sawn-off. It just doesn't seem so sometimes because it can be random in its spray. But if you get one of those lucky sprays or you've got an active, you will destroy people. But I rush back to the centre, get the digger, putting some suppressive fire on the hill. I get 1 kill with the digger. The other guy's probably going to be running away, and then we bounce straight into it with a shotgun. There's an incendiary grenade there, so you'd have to be a retard to go and sit in that, unless you like, you know, lava. But I see this guy to my left, I see the guy to my right, and I fuck up another shotgun shell, so not in a good situation whatsoever. Another cool thing about Gears is it shows you when the enemy picks weapons up, so if you're ever wondering what the enemy's packing, watch the kill feed. Right then, before I die, I now know that one of the members of their team has a torque bow. So I have a torque bow to contend with if the guy's good or bad with it. And a quick tip with the grenades, throw them from the hip if you don't have the time to aim. I know it sounds silly, but there's a lot of people that don't do it. The incendiary the incendiary grenades especially, cause that impact that they have that's almost an insta-kill is almost unfair. It's really overpowered, and it's an awesome area of denial, and if you can throw it over a doorway that stops them taking a shortcut to get to the hill, you will either get so many kills or a team that has to run the full circuit of the map. So right then I got my shit pushed in once again. Not quite as smooth as the last 2 matches, but this is a really good game, this one, because you'll notice we're currently down 97 to 38, and this is just me and another buddy in this, because the third player I was playing with had to go, and we really thought we were going to lose this match, and we kind of do. But it's real eventful because they're on 112 now. I get a lovely down and a lovely kill. He's hiding from someone on the other side, so I manage to lancer him. I see that guy shoot me from behind. I immediately react. He's gone up towards grenades, so I'm not going to fuck with him because he has a height advantage on me. I push all the way across here towards where my friends are. They're all going down. One thing I hate with a passion on this game is how bad picking weapons up, picking people up, and just context-sensitive actions on this game have been so poorly optimised. It feels worse than the first 2 games. It feels nowhere near as responsive, and it's an absolute pain in the ass. So reviving somebody can usually get you killed because you'll just not do it. But I run back for the digger. Look at them all going straight for the hill. This is a triple kill if ever I saw one. See you later, bae. Down they go. They've just picked up another torque bow. He's the only guy on their team who was not murdered just then, and whoever else was respawning. But there we go, back into the hill, back with a lancer now that I've used my digger, back to wall bouncing and checking my surrounding environment. And finally we could start getting some points on the boards, because we're not out of this yet, but if they get the next one, we're in some serious trouble. And lo and behold, that's exactly what's happening. So I push forward with Carmine, I slam a fresh clip into my Lancer. I see this guy down here. I don't know what he's doing, but he gets finished off very quickly. I'm on a 5-kill spree. Always good. Push into here. This is a really weird one, this, because it's in the middle of everything. It's a proper clusterfuck. And I'm trying to climb over these desks, and it's just not working. But we get the hill back. Shotguns are firing. Lancers are blazing. Locusts are everywhere. That guy gets down, gets finished off. His buddy gets lanced to shit and doesn't go down. Or he does, and gets finished off. A nice little double kill. And it's quiet finally, so we're all in here, they're all spawning outside. It's just a case of watching your exits. I look at both areas, they're coming from the exact same side. I go back to lancing, and this is kind of phantom lancing. I'm just hoping for the best. And right now, on my mind is, they're coming from the doorway where the grenades are. If they have an ounce of sense, they're going to try and flank us. So I look back that way, I can't see a person. I should have put my shotgun on, because you should never run around with your Lancer unless you've got a good connection and you get real lucky with the chainsaw. Always run around with your shotgun, because then you can panic fire and still get a kill. And it's quiet again. There's just me and these two guys in the hill. There's two locusts pushing forward. He breaks our hold. He's got a shotgun. Somebody hits me from behind. I'm in trouble. I'm bouncing everywhere. I fuck my reload up. That's an extra second I'm wasting. There's two of them over there. I rush in. I get real ambitious on that shell. I hide behind cover. They're rushing behind me. They're bloody everywhere. I'm running away for everything I'm worth. Waiting for that reload. There we go. I get the active and now I'm back in business. Can I see anybody? I see him and he's on my team. I look towards the spawn, can't see anybody spawning. I go over here, this guy's about to get killed with a torque bow, or maybe not. He's just running away. Oh, and my friend chases this guy, and the guy's obviously a Gears 1 player because he spins around and fires at the floor, and my mate runs onto it and gets sprayed. Watch this. That is good play, that, but unfortunately, I'm a little bit cleverer than my buddy when it comes to Gears because I learnt that the hard way in the first game. So I lance him down, finish him off. It goes into overtime. We've still got the hill. It's back out where the digger is. I power as fast as I can to get back to the boys. There's nobody on this top area. There's somebody comes for the grenades. That's a bad shot from me. Once again, I get the fresh one back in it. I look back on myself. She's chasing me. I'm running for everything I've got. I'm bouncing off of walls. I'm trying to stay alive. I'm doing anything I can. We've got the digger, so they're obviously going to be the people that have to keep out of cover. We're pushing them back towards the spawns. He's pushing forward. I get to the other side of the car, start lancing. He goes into cover, he hides. Can't see any of his buddies. They must be behind me, so I'm conscious right now that I'm probably about to get bummed by a shotgun. You'll notice I never stay still too long because you never know who's going to hit you. This guy must have spawn protection because he takes a whole bunch of Lancer bullets. Goes up against cover. I lance him down. I finish him off. Spin back round with the shotgun on just in case anybody's trying to get the better of me. Go back towards the grenades to see if I can catch anybody out. Don't know who's done that. That is a waste of a grenade. And somehow we bring that shit back even. So from down 90 to winning. Don't know how we did it, but we've got to do it once more because this team is hungry for a victory. So straight off the bat, I push forward and I notice everybody's going for the digger. So I think, fuck that, I'm getting out of there. That is not a good situation to be in. But what is if you get to the high ground, you can lance the guy down who picks it up. Me and this dude dance about for a couple of minutes and it doesn't really do much, so I decide to run away. The grenades have already been picked up. I put my shotgun on. That guy's real unlucky because he was at 5 yards from me and he still kept his retro lancer on. That guy sees me. I don't want to mess with him because there's too much range, so I run away tastefully. I recruit back with the rest of my team. I push back towards the hill. We've already got it captured. This is when shit starts to kick off. So nobody picks the long shot up. I make the mistake of dropping my shotgun. You should never do that. Always drop your Lancer. I know it sounds silly, but the Lancer is real good on this game and much better than it used to be, but the shotgun is life or death up close. It works. It really does. And I'm not the best guy with the long shot. That right then, I got ambitious. I thought I could down him before he could fire the boom shot. It didn't work. 9 times out of 10, you will never be able to shoot somebody with the boom shot when you're being shot because you flinch too much, but that guy's either good with it or he got lucky or all of the other variables that go into playing Gears of War. Don't know why she was sat in cover. You don't want to sit in cover. It just gets you killed. You're not a moving target. You're very easy to sneak up on, and the camera's very limited. So you've always got to try and move, always got to try and be on the run or in motion, and you'll just stay alive so much longer. But this is the corner trick of Gears. You can see around the corner, they can't. They think there's nobody there, you pop out at the last moment and you shoot them. It works a treat. It happened to me earlier on the video. There's no defense against it. You've got to just be wary of corners and be wary of dead zones. Once you learn how to exploit them, you'll understand them and learn how to defend against them. But back outside once again over into the corners, we're capturing it because my team are a bunch of bosses. She's trying to lance, no idea why. She should really be pushing forward with a team, but, you know, some people play this like idiots, and you don't always get a good team on Gears, and this is definitely a team-based game. If you can get a bunch of people that work well, you will have so much success. It is such a joy to play. It really is. So, they spot a bunch of people running from the spawn. The only problem is, they get spawn protection, so you can lance them for days, and they're never going to go down until that spawn protection ends. I know now they've all ran through the hotel. There's one guy at the spawn. They've all ran through the hotel and somebody's sniping. That headshot symbol tells me I need to be aware because I may lose my face at any time. So I see that guy up on the high ground. I put my shotgun on. Somebody runs up to try and, you know, get the better of him. I'm going to support them as best I can. He's got the Nasher, I've got the sawn off. There's no way this kid's getting away. She hops over to the side. I leave that to my buddy. I think he's going to finish her off. He does. He's not my buddy. I don't know him. I'm just, you know, I'm just making a generalization. He runs in, breaks our hold on the hill, and watch this. I have so much trouble getting over cover because this game is so fucking stupid sometimes. And he still doesn't notice I'm there. The guy's playing with his eyes closed, but my reign of terror does not last long. I get taken out, and they get the hill. And it's a little bit of a role reversal now. They're in the position that we were in last round, where we have a very big lead, and they've got to really pull out all the stops to win. So I come back towards the centre of the mansion where the grenades are. The grenades haven't respawned, which really sucks, but I get a free kill out of it, so it's always good. I look back across there. There's one guy giving my team a whole bunch of mess in that spawn, so I try and shoot him from the side. That forces him out, and my buddy picks him up. And I rush back towards here, and I see two of them spawn, so I know now they spawned there, which means their team has got three other guys possibly somewhere in the map, and these two guys rushing to get to them. So the hills move back inside. I come up from behind with that guy who's going on a tear with the shotgun. The Queen's there. She misses her shot. I don't miss because this gun takes absolutely no skill. And somebody comes in and turns me into fucking roadkill. But it's all in the spirit of Gears. So I rush back over here. I look straight for the digger because, as I've mentioned, nobody seems to rush the power weapons when you play King of the Hill. And it's really, really fun for somebody that likes to use them like me. I adore getting the boom shot and doing some damage like he just did. Don't know how that didn't kill him. It killed me, which is bullshit. And you're probably wondering, why did you not see that guy just then? In the heat of the moment, with all that smoke, I thought there was one guy. If I'd have timed it better, I could have got two, but, you know, you learn from your mistakes, and that's what it's all about. If you're expecting to play this game and get 50 kills every match and never die, you're not playing Gears of War correctly. It's just not how it happens. There is more to be learnt in dying than there is succeeding, and I know that sounds cliche and stupid and Mr. Miyagi-ish, but it's very true because the amount of times you'll make mistakes because you did something wrong and you'll end up dying, it gives you time to reflect on what you did and learn from it. Oh, that guy missed, and I get to punch him, and punch him again, and punch him again, and punch him again. So Epic got rid of the 2-piece and turned it into a 3-piece, which is and watch that, just then, if that was Gears of War 1, I would have got a kill then. What happened is, if you bounce into cover and you're up against something and you hold the trigger, before you would blind fire, but for whatever reason, she wouldn't fire. She was just messing about on the corner. And to me, that entire 5-second engagement felt like 30 seconds. It felt like it was in slow motion, and I somehow managed to stay alive, and we get the win, even though it seemed impossible. So thanks for watching, guys, and you take care now.